Hi, I'm Dr. Albert Tsagikyan, a plastic surgeon who has been practicing plastic surgery in different countries, and I decided to record this video to tell the audience how important to create and attain normal regime, normal habit in order to prevent costly plastic surgery in the future. They are very costly, they are painful, and they need like from 3 till 6, sometimes even more months recovery period. Just because many of my patients always asking me if it's really possible to do something in order to prevent plastic surgery like a last resort. Yes, it is. Everything is boiling down to 5 simple components. I'm going to tell you what they are, and I'm quite sure you can start practicing immediately in order to get back to normal shape and keep the ball rolling. So here we go. 5 components are: that's a regime of working, regime of eating, regime of exercising, regime of relaxing, and last one, regime of sleeping. Let's really briefly go through all of them and point it out or highlight the more important part of that so-called health building cornerstone. Regime of working, 8 hours work. Important point is, if you can prevent, don't work during the night hours. I understand some professions require working during the night hours. Doctors don't do that as well, but if you can prevent it, it would be great. So, and more importantly, do the job you really like to do, you are passionate about, you know about, it's nothing new. Let's go to the next component, regime of eating. So this is where the problem starts. 40% of Americans suffering from obesity, if it's not an accident. Many of my patients, they telling me that they basically don't have a normal regime of eating. Many centuries ago, very famous Greek philosopher, I believe it was Seneca, came up with a really interesting statement at a time when they didn't have any diagnostic tools, any developed medicine. He said something like this: have your breakfast by yourself, share your lunch with your friends, but give your enemy your dinner. So you see, he's making the point that most important meal and main meal should be the breakfast, not a dinner. So what's happening with majority of Americans? They having their main meal after work. It means it's a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something 9 o'clock, which is not good. Why it's not good? Because our gastrointestinal tract active during certain periods of time over the course of the day. So they active from, let's say, 7 o'clock a.m. to 9 o'clock a.m. and from noontime from 12 to 3 p.m. What means that activity? It means that parietal cells of stomach producing or secreting hypochloric acid. Hypochloric acid, that's a major acid which breaking down the food to the small components, let's say, to end products, which are proteins, fat, and carbohydrates. So let's see, when we are in the morning, when we don't have any food in the stomach, what happening? Volume of hypochloric acid attacking the stomach wall. And in a few years from this type of regime, not eating anything in the morning will really cause the problem, health problems like ulcers and maybe something else. Many of my patients, friends, family members, always complaining, telling me that they are very in a rush in the morning, they don't have a time to have a breakfast, they only just drinking a coffee, which stimulates more production of hypochloric acid, and there is no food in the stomach. You got the picture. Even if you can't eat something in the morning, use your willpower, put some food into your stomach, a piece of sandwiches, something else. But it would be, of course, very good if you slowly make your breakfast the main meal. Okay, you got the point. Now, And another more important point is, let's say, when a majority of Americans having the late dinner, so a stomach is not active, gastrointestinal tract is not active, and so what does it mean that production of hypochloric acid is low, so food can be digested fully, can be break down to the end component nutrients. It creates production of many intermediate substances which are toxic for a body. You got the point. It really decreases the absorptive area of small intestine and creates some sort of intestinal stones. Do you want to have that condition? I believe you don't. So third component of health building cornerstone will be the exercising. So it's still important to exercise 2-3 times a week. Particular times of the week the body can use to it, because moving the body muscles, contracting and relaxing them, it's important to get rid of daily stresses, increase body activities, because in our dynamic life we need to stay tuned. So I guess it's very easy to follow this rule, but still try to do it at least 2-3 times during the week. So and now we can move to fourth component of health building cornerstone, which is a regime of relaxation. This is where the problem starts. So still my patients, friends and family members always telling me they can't relax. They just can't relax because they have intense life, too much work, too much worries about the daily bills or monthly bills or weekly bills, too many problems coming up, so their mind always busy and confused. This is a way to having the really big, serious health problems in a few years, and not only obesity, because relaxation is crucial. In order to relax your body and muscles, and we have to do something for that, because relaxation can really can help the body get rid of toxins, tension and stresses. But so what is really more important? Relax the mind. How you can relax your mind? You just pay attention, focus on your mind, close your eye and focus on your mind. Mind will start jumping from one topic to another one. Keep focusing and paying attention on your mind. After jumping and bringing some pictures on, mind finally will stop thinking about everything, anything. So this is a period when mind really starts relaxation. The mind is relaxing. There is no any thoughts in the mind. And if you can attain this condition for next 20-30 seconds, it would be great. After that, please bring some good pictures that you experienced before. I mean, great vacation, a wonderful meeting with friends, great party, many other pleasant things that you experienced before. Bring it and put in your subconscious mind. They will give it back to you soon. Regarding the relaxation, make up 20 minutes in your daily routine for the relaxation. There are many videos online on YouTube. Just go pick up which one fits you best. People still complaining and telling me, my patients, that they don't have a time for 20 minutes, let's say, relaxation, meditation. Make up the time. Make the time for that if you want to stay healthy. And here we go, the last component. It's a regime of sleeping. It's important to go to bed every single day, particular time, and get up every single next day at a particular time as well. Because of our body activities, our body electromagnetic, let's say, field activities, it's recommended to go to bed every single day before 10 p.m. and get up like before 6 a.m. It might be 5 o'clock, 5:30, 5:45. So this is when our vibration can meet the vibration of planet Earth, the universe. This is when we can really, when our body really wakening up, all body, let's say, cells and muscles and neurons. That's why it's really important to keep a track of it and get up early as soon as possible before, from 5 till 6 a.m. All the world's big achievers, scientists, politicians, artists, actors, they created a habit of being early risers, getting up early, starting work at 6 or 7 a.m., and basically performing majority of their daily tasks before noontime. So here we go. This is a briefly of I wanted to talk about the 5 components of Health Building Cornerstone that you can put at work for you right now, immediately. And please let me know how it works for you. You can subscribe to the series of this video, and I hope I'll see you soon with our next video. And before that, please be well and stay healthy.